Satnam, good morning and welcome. Today we're going to be working with Muladhara Chakra. And of course, every class that we do in any type of yoga, we're working with the system of the chakras. But what we're going to be doing over the next few classes is we're going to be really diving very deeply into the experience of the chakra from the perspective of both the body and the psyche. So first of all, we ask ourselves, what is a chakra? And there is no way of measuring the chakras. So we go on sense and feeling. We imagine the chakras to be spiraling, swirling vortexes of energy located along the length of the spine. Muladhara, the root chakra, the foundation, is located at the very base of the spine. It's associated with the color red, and the sound vibration for this chakra is Lam, L-A-M. So Muladhara is the foundation of everything, and while we can't identify one chakra as more important than any of the others, Muladhara sets the foundation for everything that is to follow. As we say so often in class, we are human beings having a human experience. And we do this through the human body, connecting to the earth, to the world, through this base chakra, the lower triangle of chakras. Muladhara is connected to our safety, our basic needs being met, our sense of being loved. So when we think of Muladhara, we think particularly of the body, feeling grounded, the foundation of our survival, our nourishment. Are we able to trust? What is our family relationship like? These basic needs are all held here in Muladhara, and if these basic needs aren't met in infancy and childhood, it leads to adulthood being a little bit more tricky to navigate because we don't have this solid foundation of support. There's a beautiful quote in the book Eastern Body, Western Mind by Anadia Judith, I always say it the wrong way around. And she writes, she's a psychologist, and she writes in this book, The Psychology of the Chakras, and it's a very beautiful way of integrating how these chakras affect us. And she says, all foundations rest upon the earth, the universal ground for all that we do. To connect with the body is to connect with the earth, to be grounded in the biological reality of existence. Our bodies are the home of our spirit. Situated at the base of the spine, the first chakra is the foundation for the entire chakra system. It is here that we build the foundation for the temple of the body, the anchor for the rainbow bridge. I love that imagery. Without a strong rooted foundation, little else can be accomplished. We must have soil firm enough to provide stability, yet yielding enough to be penetrated by roots. The anchoring of this temple digs deep into the earth, for its Sanskrit name, Muladhara, means root support. So that's just such a beautiful image. The foundation for the rainbow bridge begins in Muladhara. And of course, the rainbow bridge connects our earthliness to our divinity, the root to the crown. For many of us, there's a severe disconnect between mind and body. For many of us, we don't really experience the body in its fullness and its completeness. And so we miss out on so many of the messages, the signals that the body is sending to us all the time. When we work with Muladhara in healing and balancing Muladhara, two of the techniques that we use are the idea of standing on your own 2 feet. So feeling yourself firmly supported and grounded through the earth. And then getting into dialogue with the body. Now, this is something that I use with my coaching clients. It's something I use with my family. It's something I use with myself all the time. is getting into the body and beginning a dialogue with the body, starting to communicate with the body. At first, it can seem a little bit strange. So perhaps I have an ache in my knee. And normally I'll just go, oh gosh, my knee's sore, and carry on doing whatever it was that I'm doing. When I'm in dialogue with my body, I feel the ache in my knee. And I really experience it. Wow, this ache in my knee is really strong right at the center point on my knee. Is it heavy or is it light? Is it still or is it moving? Does this ache in my knee have a color? And then I sit with it. Sit with this physical sensation instead of what we normally try and do, avoid all discomfort and run from the physicality of it. I stay with the sensation of pain or discomfort in my knee. And eventually, when I feel very connected to what's going on in my knee, I ask the question, if this pain in my knee could speak to me, what would it tell me? And it's so surprising how immediately the subconscious will message you and something will immediately spring to mind. Now, normally what we do, of course, is we discount this. We put it down to, oh, coincidence, and we ignore these beautiful messages that come from being in dialogue with the body. So as we work with base chakra, foundation chakra, the key is to connect to the body, to ground through the feet, to feel connected to the earth, to all that is, to our earthly experience. And of course, to be in dialogue. And it's impossible to be in dialogue with the body if we're not connected to the body. So we're going to get back into the body, start feeling and experiencing, and then through this, experiencing how we can use the chakras as a tool of growth. And Adair Judith also says, degradation of our physical reality is a cultural epidemic for which there is no simple cure, no pill to take, no miraculous healing, nor can we necessarily ease the pain that comes when the numbness wears off and we awaken. And we use this numbness as a beautiful tool to protect ourselves. Instead of feeling, instead of going into that space where it's so difficult, we turn to numbness. Only by recovering the body can we begin to heal the world itself. For as mind is to body, so culture is to planet. Healing the split between mind and body is a necessary step in the healing of us all. It heals our home, our foundation, and the base upon which all else is built. And again, she reminds us that as we learn to connect to our own bodies, as we take on our own healing, we heal not only ourselves, but the entire environment that we find ourselves in. So let's keep those thoughts in mind as we tune in, bringing hands together and coming to the heart center. Reach up through your crown, lengthen, tuck your tailbone under, and take a beautiful, long, deep inhalation. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Lovely long deep breath in, and just allow that vibration to sit in your cells. as we honor the primal wisdom of earth that holds us, earth that grounds us, as we feel our connection to this grounding through the feet, through the body, and we experience our body as part of earth. The body houses the spirit, and we honor the temple of the body. And most of all, as always, we honor the teacher within each one of us. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your knees, and let's start with some spinal flexors. Inhaling, lift up, and exhaling, dropping down. You can keep your awareness at the base of your spine as you do this movement, because we really are working so beautifully down into the movement. Also, as we're working with Muladhara, it's really useful to work on our seated posture. Our cross-legged seated posture, Sukhasana or Siddhyasana, is really so important because the way we sit affects the rising of the Kundalini. So when we're sitting in Siddhyasana, if we can have the left heel pressed into the perineum and the right foot just resting in front, so that we can feel that gentle pressure on the perineum as we move the body and even as we sit absolutely still. Beautiful. Coming to center and move to a Sufi grind. Of course, more important than the left heel and the perineum is understanding your body. And if the left foot causes pain or discomfort, use the right foot. And if it doesn't quite reach the perineum, know that that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're working towards. Beautiful. And change direction. Physiologically, in the body, this chakra is related to the digestive system, elimination, apana, and the endocrine and adrenal glands. Beautiful. Coming up to center. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale as you roll back. Exhale across the center. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, your jaw relaxed. And change direction. Really feel what's happening in your body with these movements. Experience the sensation of the movements. Even here in our yoga practice, it can be very easy to just do the movements without connecting to the body. So feel that connection to the body, to what is. And back to center. Drop chin to chest. And then inhale, drop all the way back. Again, moving with a beautiful full range of motion, feeling the sensations of opening, dropping your head back, becoming vulnerable, and then going within. Beautiful. And back to center. And then you can open out your legs, take them as wide apart as you can get them. Roll forwards onto your sitting bones. Inhale up at the center and exhale as you reach your chin towards your toes. Keep your spine beautifully straight, your belly lightly engaged. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you drop down. Be completely aware of your body moving through the space. Feel the movement of the air and know that your body is real and tangible. Feel the sensations of the movement. As we do this work, it's really useful to journal. And the journaling prompts that I'd like you to think about, write about, if possible, today are: when do I know that I'm grounded? And how do I know when I feel secure? Inhale, come up to center, turn to face the right, and exhale, relax down. And as we move through this practice, you can just allow those two prompts to circulate through your being. How do I know when I'm grounded? And how do I know when I feel secure? Just allowing those questions to be present in your psyche. Inhale up, turn to the left, and exhale down. Deeply relaxing. Using the exhale to intensify the stretch. And walking across to center. Softening, surrendering here. Keep using the exhale. And gently curling up, draw your legs together. Take a deep breath in and exhale, stretch forwards, relax here. Palms up, chest relaxes. Using the exhale to soften. Beautiful. And very gently curling down and coming to Shavasana. Feet mat distance apart, palms face up, eyes closed. Deeply relaxing here. Keep using the exhale to be in awareness. Beautiful. Now, if we have any neck or shoulder injuries, please don't do this next posture. You can do spinal rolls instead. The movement that we're going to be doing is lying on your back. Swing your legs up and over behind your head into Halasana. And then roll down and bring your feet down, but keep them off the mat. Don't let them go down onto the floor. And then rolling back up and bringing your feet down. Now, ideally, your hands are alongside your body, but as you can see, I tuck mine underneath my buttocks to support my lower back. So adjust the posture as you need to be able to do it to the best of your ability today. And let's begin. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, roll your feet over your head into Halasana, and then coming back down, keeping your feet off the mat. Really important that you keep your head and neck absolutely still. Don't turn to look at the screen. Make sure that your neck is still. And if you feel any pain at any point, just simply move into spinal rolls, tucking your knees to your chest and rolling up and down on your spine. Really important that you listen to your body. As you do this movement, feel the embodied consciousness of it, bringing the psyche and the body together. Notice the sensations of being in your body. Feel your breath. Feel the movement. Beautiful. Keep going. Moving at a pace that allows you to keep the integrity of the posture. Make sure your belly is nice and strong and that you're adjusting the posture however you need to in order to protect your lower back. That's beautiful. Keep going. Dropping the legs back into halasana and then bringing them down, almost touching the mat, keeping the belly nice and strong, lower back supported. That's it. Feel the physicality of this movement. Only 15 more seconds. Do what you can for these last few seconds. Keep it going. And release. Beautiful. Coming to Shavasana, lying on your back. Your feet are mat distance apart. Your palms are facing up and your eyes are closed. Take a beautiful, long, deep breath in. Squeeze more band, lift the pelvic floor and the anal muscles. Hold the breath in. Visualize the breath as a beautiful red light. And as you hold the breath in, feel the vibration of Lam moving through every single cell. Take more breath and exhale. Deeply relax here. Feel the presence of your breath in the stillness and silence. Beautiful. It's through the human body that we have this human experience. Many of us have no experience of being in the body, and therefore we have very little experience of being fully human. Muladhara, the rainbow bridge connecting us to the divine. Beautiful. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock gently side to side. And then rock all the way up and over, coming to staff pose. Beautiful. Now you can bend your left knee, bringing your left foot underneath your left buttocks. And then if you don't have discomfort in the knee, remain like this. If there is pain, bring your foot to the inside of your thigh. Now, if you are sitting on your left foot, again, you want the left heel to be in the area of the perineum so that we are activating the base chakra. Beautiful. We're going to do Maha Mudra. So reach up, lengthen the spine, stretch forwards. If you can, grab hold of your big toe, keep your spine straight, and then we activate the 3 locks. So we lift the pelvic floor, the anal muscles, we pull the belly in for Uddiyana Bandh, and we keep the neck in line with the spine for Jalanda Bandh. The breath, we're going to inhale and then exhale all the way out so that all the breath is out, and hold the breath out for as long as we can, and then inhale and exhale again, holding the breath out. So let's begin. Deep breath in, exhale all the way out. Now hold the breath out while simultaneously keeping all 3 bandhas active. We've got the root lock, the navel lock, and the neck lock. Mul Bandh, Uddiyana Bandh, and Jalanda Bandh. Holding the breath out for as long as possible before you inhale and start again. If you are holding your big toe, make sure that you're applying pressure to the big toe. There's a meridian that connects from the big toe to, I want to say the pineal gland, but it's not the pineal gland. It'll come to me. The other gland in the brain. That's the technical term. Good. So staying on the exhale. Beautiful. Really feeling the emptiness of the exhale, the whole body emptied. Pituitary gland. There we go. I knew it would come. Good. So keeping the pressure on that big toe if you can reach, otherwise holding wherever you can. Using the emptiness. Beautiful. Staying with your breath. Keeping the locks active. And on your next inhale, coming up and changing sides, sitting on your right foot if that's possible for you, otherwise bringing the foot to the inside of the thigh. And again, making sure that that right heel is lodged into the perineum. Inhale, reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, stretch forwards. Keep the spine straight. Apply all three locks, root lock, navel lock, neck lock. Deep breath in. And exhale all the breath out. Hold it out for as long as you can. And keep up with this breathing. Applying pressure to the big toe. If you're holding the big toe, stimulating the pituitary gland. And allowing yourself to settle into the nothingness of the exhale. So many of us are so afraid of that nothingness. We want every moment filled up. There's so much magic and mystery in the nothing. Keep breathing into it. Holding the breath out for longer and longer. And release, coming onto your knees, into Vajrasana. And take a lovely, long, deep breath in. And squeeze more bund, lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles, hold the breath in. Visualize the breath as it circulates through your body and take another long, deep breath in. And exhale. Breathing normally. And just allowing that energy to circulate through your body as you feel what you're feeling. No judgment, no expectation, just a beautiful awareness. Good, and then we're going to come up. You can extend your right leg out, come up onto your left toes. So this is a little bit like a Spider-Man move that we're going to be doing here. We're going to shift from the left foot over to the right, and just moving side to side. Focus on keeping your spine lovely and straight. And I want you to focus on your feet. Feel the movement through your feet and your toes. Feel really beautifully connected and grounded. Get your breath into rhythm with your movement. See what that feels like to be so beautifully connected to your breath, to the ground, to the earth. Beautiful. Last few seconds. And come back to center, straighten your legs. Walk your feet closer together so that they're just slightly wider than hip distance apart. And then sink your hips down, coming into Malasana or garland pose. Bring your palms together, elbows between your knees, and use your elbows to press your knees apart. And just hold here with some beautiful, long, deep breathing. Allow your awareness to settle at the base of the spine. Stay deeply connected to your breath. Beautiful. Bring your hands to the mat, straighten your legs, come up to standing. And come to Tadasana, to mountain pose. Your tailbone tucked under, your shoulders relaxed. Apply the 3 locks, lift the pelvic floor, the anal muscles, pull the navel center in, neck in line with the spine. Feel rooted through the earth, deeply connected to what is. Beautiful. And then we're going to take the feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. We're going to bend down, bringing the hands to the mat. And then bringing heels together, hands on the floor for our old friend, the frogs. But we're only going to do 26 today, or as many as you can do in 1 minute. So remember, with frogs, we inhale, straighten the legs, head drops down, and exhale, bend the knees, head looks up. 26 in your own time. Beautiful. Keep going. When you get to your 26, you can lie down on your back in Shavasana. Or keep going for the last 10 seconds. And release. Come to lying down on your mat. Feet mat distance apart, palms face up, eyes closed. Feel that exquisite sensation of embodied consciousness. The realization that I am here in my body. My body is the temple of my spirit. I house my soul in this beautiful temple. And nothing more than frogs brings our awareness to every single part of us. Feel that divine connection. And hug your knees to your chest. Rock gently side to side. And then roll all the way up and down on your spine a couple of times before rocking all the way up and over, coming to standing. Feet hip distance apart. Feel your body rooted and grounded. Tailbone tucks under. Take a beautiful long deep breath in and reach your arms up. And then exhale, stretch forwards, bringing your hands towards the mat. Relax your head and neck. Grab hold of your elbows and just allow your body to hang here. Let the weight shift into the balls of your feet. Make sure your head and neck are completely relaxed. Tailbone is lifting up as the upper body just hangs loosely. And take your awareness to your feet. Ask yourself, what is your relationship with your feet? Can you feel how grounded you are? Can you feel how rooted you are through your feet? Beautiful. Keep your breathing long and deep, each breath longer than the last. And then bring your hands to the mat and walk your feet apart, about a leg distance apart. And again, just relax here. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet, lift the tailbone up, relax the head and neck. And feel the relationship between the feet and the earth. Feel grounded and connected. Breathing into it, each exhale longer than the last. You can bring your hands to the mat and now start to walk your feet in towards the center and then back out again, as wide as you can take them. And in, just walking in and out, focusing on the feet, on feeling grounded, feeling connected to the body. Keep Uddiyana Bandha strong, the navel lock. Stay connected to your breath. And bring your feet back to center. Take a lovely long deep breath in. Hold your breath, squeeze more bund, lift the pelvic floor, lift the anal muscles, keep your breath in. Take more breath in, hold it. And exhale, soften your knees, gently curling up and coming once again to Tadasana. Now you may feel a little bit lightheaded. So just allow yourself to be completely present in that sensation without fearing it or running away from it, just simply observing it. Beautiful. We're going to again take the feet about a leg distance apart. Turn your right foot to face forward. Bring the hips back to the front. Bend the right knee. Arms out to the side. And take your gaze over your right hand. Now you're again going to apply Mulband, lifting the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Band, pulling the belly into the spine. Gazing over the right hand, shoulders relax, sinking down into that right leg. Breathing, staying connected to your locks. Beautiful. Feeling connected to the ground through your feet. And obviously the best grounding practice is to walk barefoot in nature. And come up to center, both feet face forwards, turn the left foot out, swing the hips back to the front and sink down, gazing over your left hand now. Apply root lock, navel lock. Beautiful. Breathing into it. Keep that gaze over the left hand. Staying connected and present. Keep breathing into it. And bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot, right hand follows. Turn to face the left and drop the right knee to the mat. Keep the shoulders strong. Sink down through your hips and breathe. What makes me feel secure? Breathing into it. And tuck your right toes under, straighten your legs, walk across the center, over to the right foot. Left foot now faces the right. Drop the left knee and gazing upwards. Lengthening the breath, making sure the shoulders don't collapse. Beautiful. Tuck the left toes under and step back to down dog. Take a beautiful long deep breath in. Hold the breath. And exhale, drop your knees down and come to Sukhasana, to easy pose. Good, so being very conscious of your seated position here, if it's possible, with the left heel pressed into the perineum. And we're going to do Tadagi Mudra. So to do this mudra, we lean forwards on the hands, the body at a more or less 45-degree angle. We inhale and we push the belly out. So it's actively pushing the belly out. The belly should stay pushed out. You should feel that sensation of forcing the belly out. And then we hold the breath in for as long as possible. When you're ready, you exhale and you pull the belly in. And again, this is an exaggerated act of pulling the belly in, getting all the breath out, and hold the breath out for as long as you can. And then begin again. Inhale, blow up the belly, and exhale, contract it all the way. Holding the breath in and holding the breath out. Beautiful. So leaning forward onto your hands, so that you're at a nice 45-degree angle. Make sure you're not collapsing or curling. It's a beautiful angle we're creating here with the body. Take a long, deep breath in. Now push the belly out. So it's as if a balloon has been blown up to its maximum, and hold the breath in. And you really want to try and hold the breath in for absolutely as long as you can. And then when you need to, exhaling and pulling the belly all the way in so that it's up and underneath your rib cage, and there should be a hollow in that space where your belly was, and hold the breath out. And just continue now with your own breath. If it feels right, close your eyes, gently roll them inwards and upwards. And you feel the tug at the back of the eyes, that tendon that's connected to the pituitary gland, stimulating glandular function throughout the whole body. And complete the cycle that you're on, and very gently coming back up to a comfortable seated posture, if possible, with the left heel resting in the perineum. Palms face upwards, hands are in Gyan Mudra with the thumb holding the index finger. Beautiful straight spine, tailbone tucked under. And just begin to focus on your breath. Focusing on the inhale and the exhale. Feeling yourself so present in your body. You can feel the weight of your body on the mat. You can feel the subtle winds of your breath. And start to vibrate. Lam, L-A-M, Lam. Silently repeating the sound of Muladhara Chakra, the vibration of Lam invited into every single cell of your body. Lam. And when you're ready, take a beautiful, long, deep breath in. Squeeze more band. Hold the breath in. And visualize the breath as it spirals all the way up your spine, moving through the chakras, reaching up to the crown of the head, and hold it here at the crown. Take more breath in, hold it there. And exhale. Come to stillness. Feel what you're feeling. And when you're ready, lying down on your mat in Shavasana or any other comfortable relaxation posture, you may want to cover yourself with a blanket. Just allow yourself to be absolutely as comfortable as you can be. Giving yourself permission to relax fully and completely, knowing that it is here in this space of deep relaxation that you are healed. I relax my feet, calves and thighs. I relax hips and buttocks, abdomen and chest. I relax hands and arms, neck and shoulders. I relax my face, eyes, nose, mouth, tongue. My face is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed. And in this space of deep relaxation, I invite these beautiful words from Rupi Kaur. And she says, "It was when I stopped searching for home within others and lifted the foundations of home within myself, I found there were no roots more intimate than those between a mind and body that have decided to be whole." And therein lies the key to unlocking balance in Muladhara. The mind and body come to wholeness. I know I am grounded when what makes me feel secure is. And as we allow these gentle thoughts to persist through our psyche, we repeat these beautiful affirmations. I am grounded. I am safe. I belong here. I am exactly where I need to be. I ground myself effortlessly through my breath. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. I am grounded. I am safe. I belong here. I have enough. I do enough. I am enough. And there is peace within me, peace around me, and peace in all the world. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can start to bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your chest, very gently rubbing your thumb across your fingertips and moving your toes. And taking your arms above your head, have a beautiful stretch. You can hug your knees to your chest. Rock gently side to side. And coming back to center, rub the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. And then you can rock all the way up, coming to Sukhasana, to easy pose. And bringing your hands together, come to your heart center. May the long-time sun shine upon us, all love surround us, and the pure light within guide our way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Satnam. May you have a very, very beautiful day.